Hi all, Courtney Ralston here. I'm going to share with you now one of my all-time favourite potato recipes using these beautiful Aussie grown Charisma potatoes. An added bonus to purchasing Charisma potatoes at Coles between the 5th of May and the 1st of June is that 8 cents from every kilo sold will be donated to the Stephanie Alexander Kitchen Garden Foundation, and that's to the value of $75,000. Right, let's get on with the recipe. Here is how we make my version of patatas bravas, or spicy potatoes in Spanish. It's a great little tapas dish, great for sharing, super tasty, and it's super easy. So I'm going to start with 1 kilo of our Charisma potatoes. Now traditionally this recipe, the potatoes would be deep fried. We're doing it a bit healthier and easier for home cooking by doing these in the oven. For the potatoes, I'm just going to slice these into nice thick wedges. So in half lengthways and then into 3 or 4, so you've got a nice thick potato wedge. It's going to be beautiful and crispy on the outside and stay nice and creamy on the inside. And just repeat that with our kilo of potatoes. Give the potatoes a quick wash and then dry them completely in a clean towel and then spread them onto a lined oven tray. Make sure the potatoes are all in a single layer, and then we're going to go on with some extra virgin olive oil, about 2 tablespoons, just to get them nice and crunchy in the oven, and season with some sea salt flakes. I've got the oven preheated to 190 degrees. These are going to take around 35-40 minutes until they're beautiful and golden and crispy on the outside. While our potatoes are cooking, we can get onto the spicy part of this recipe, which is our Brava sauce, or sometimes called Brava salsa. So we're going to start with a tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil into a hot pan. I've got half a red onion that I've just diced up. Season with a pinch of salt and just cook the onion for a couple of minutes or until it's nice and soft. Now that the onions are nice and fragrant, pop in 2 cloves of garlic and just cook that garlic for a minute, some paprika and some chili flakes. Here's where we get spicy for our Brava sauce. You can put as much or as little chili as you like. Now pop in about a tablespoon of tomato paste for richness and half a can or 200 grams of crushed tomatoes. Just turn the heat down now and we're going to let this Brava sauce cook for 4 or 5 minutes until it becomes beautiful and rich and thick. Being a Spanish dish, we're just going to balance up this tomato sauce. So some red wine vinegar, about a tablespoon can go in, just to balance up that acidity, some maple syrup. Give that a mix through, and that is our spicy Spanish Brava sauce done. I can just turn off the heat and let that cool. Now the second sauce that's usually served with it is a garlic aioli, so a really pungent mayonnaise. To keep this recipe vegan, and because this is my version, I'm going to show you now how to make a really simple mayonnaise using cashews. So I've got half a cup of raw cashews that I've had soaking in some boiling water. They go nice and plump and soft. The other ingredients for our aioli, again, red wine vinegar, give us some acidity. I've also got about half a cup of water in with the cashews to help them blend. We'll need a pinch of sea salt for seasoning, a tablespoon or 2 of extra virgin olive oil to get this nice and rich. A small clove of garlic can go in, and a dash of maple syrup. Grab yourself a stick blender or a high-speed blender. We just need to blend this now until it's beautiful and creamy and thick and looks exactly like a mayonnaise. The cashew aioli takes no time at all, and this is what you're looking for. Super creamy and smooth and rich, and so delicious. I'm also going to blend my Brava sauce, or the tomato sauce, just to make it nice and smooth as well. Our beautiful golden Charisma wedges are out of the oven. Look at them. They look spectacular. Now all we need to do is dollop over our sauces. A reminder to anyone eating this that it is a Spanish dish, so I'm going on with a little bit of extra paprika, and just for brightness and freshness, some chopped flat leaf parsley. There we have it, guys. A fantastic, simple recipe that you can whip up with Charisma potatoes. Get on into Coles and support the Stephanie Alexander Kitchen Garden Foundation. You can make so many recipes with these potatoes, just like my Batatas Bravas with that gorgeous cashew aioli. If you make a batch of these next time you've got a crew coming over, I promise you'll be very, very popular.